Hey, my beautiful people. This King Lit talking to you. This is King Lit. You see me? You see me? I'm here. So we're talking about karma. Go back to the dark side. Shake this water up a little bit. Cause Neptune is the last house, which is the 12th house. We're talking about karma right here. See the water? Neptune deals with one of the planets that deal with karma. You got many other placements that deal with karma, but I'm gonna speak on karma and what it is and why it don't exist on a higher frequency. Cause once you understand karma, then you can check in Neptune placements and everything else. So first of all, karma. That's like when people say, well, when something come back on you, you done did wrong. But they say that's karma. It came back on me, right? And the reason for this here was a lot of people think that this is karma, that is karma, and it's true because they sow what they reap. You sow what you reap. But when you're on a higher frequency, you don't know karma no more. You don't have all type of stuff just spinning back. Your whole ideology, your whole mindset change. There's no such thing as karma no more. You hear it a lot for those on the lower plane, but when you're on a higher frequency, karma don't even exist no more, which means you become very spiritual in tune. Yeah, so you know really know what you're doing. We're not talking about them spiritual masters who would you say have so many setbacks they go back. You talking about the true spiritual master. When you know yourself, you can't go back when you know yourself. It's hard to go back to the lower frequency plane. You can't go back because you know yourself. You know that you are part of what the divine is. You know that you're part of the source. So it's hard to backtrack. It's hard. Like when you religion is different. You experience a lot of karma. You say, "Oh, that's karma that hit me back." But when you spiritual, I'm talking real spiritual people. I ain't talking about those who just awoke and they struggling with their journey. I'm talking when you really become spiritual. Karma don't exist for spiritual people, and this is why. Because it don't plays in our mind, it don't play in our psyche, and we don't experience karma. We don't know what karma is no more. So we come into this plane of existence to master certain things due to setbacks in the past, like due to karma, due to someone what we reap. Our whole goal is to become spiritual, divine, to override what karma is. So you will never come back into this plane of existence. You could go high above this earthly plane. So now we understand. So this is why karma on the higher frequency does not exist. I must say that. Of course, karma exists, but not on a higher frequency. It do not exist, if you get what I'm saying. So for me, when I was doing the wrong, when I was on that level, that frequency, of course. But now when I know myself, I know that spirit is always with me. And so when somebody talk trash or they say this, first thing I think of, I smile because I know the divine with me. I feel this energy. I feel the presence of spirit that's within me and that's all around. So it's a powerful feeling because nobody can really move you. Nobody can really talk down on you. Nobody can really do nothing. They can't crush your spirit because it's powerful. When you know yourself, spirit is always with you. You know what I'm saying? No matter in every circumstances. So when people be criticizing each other because they got more money than the other person or how they look and all this stuff here, me, I take it in a smile because I know myself. When you know yourself, you know the power that you have. You know that they're on a lower frequency, right? That don't make you. Right now, I will be better than them, but they don't make you overall, better than people because they're on a lower frequency. It's just that they don't know themselves and they hate themselves, and that's why they attack you so much. You know what I'm saying? So people who really love themselves, they won't attack you because I know I'm part of you. I'm part of I'm part of like almost everyone and everything. So why would I attack my brothers and sisters when I do that? I'm attacking myself. So we understand the knowledge. We understand the metaphysics. We understand how it go. So we speak about karma. It's hard. Well, it cannot come. It ain't hard. It cannot come back on those who's spiritual, talking about truly spiritual, who has integrity, who has your well being, your greater good. So spirituality is more about being yourself, being who you are at the core. And that means you have, when you connect with the divine, you have the instinct to always doing the right thing, no matter what. And the right thing could be, that don't mean that you can't drink beer or you can't smoke your weed and all that there. That has nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're in your own little zone. But by you having this knowledge, by you having the spirit with you, it'll let you know, it'll help you have discipline basically. Because you'll know that, okay, I control myself. I don't have to smoke weed. I don't have to drink beer, for example. So you be in control of yourself. You will have no habits like that. Only habits that you will have is when dealing with spirit, everything that dealing with the divine. But you will have no habits as far as bad habits that set you back. Because spirit is with you. So we talking about karma. Karma only come to those who think it and those who live on that realm. So, for example, all the YouTube talk about this, the world gonna end and all this here and that gonna end. But the truth is, that's their perspective. They said it's gonna end in 1999. Some people say 2000. It's still here. The world not gonna end. You know what I'm saying? The only world gonna end is people who in the body. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, so I tell them your world gonna end. Your real world can never end because your real world is basically spirit. And that's why they say spirit don't die, it change form. It's energy. So you become expression in the body. You just expression like, okay, for example, I'm not a role model. I'm not an idol. How can you be a role model? Them just labels, right? So I wouldn't call myself an idol or a role model, but other people probably will label me that. And if they ask me why I don't call myself a role model or idol, because I am a human. I am a divine being. Let me say it correct. I'm a divine being having a human experience. So if I said that I was an idol or I was a role model, then I have to live up to expectations and standards of something that I didn't give myself. These titles, something that I didn't create it. See, we create titles too that we can't even live up to. So it's best to be yourself, which is I'm a divine being having a human experience. We all are spiritual beings. We all are spiritual beings. We all are. So that's one thing that we all have that's power. We easy tap into spirit. We have a body. The spirit needs form. So any form, like your body, my body, uh, form is also like a desk, a tree, plants, animals. Form need a form to live in. So that's why other type of energy can tap into your energy. Or other type of spirits can come into your aura if you allow it, if you don't protect it. So it won't come into my aura because it's powerful. I'm protected, set off. So that being said, and plus, let me see what this person says right here. Do you know in every incarnation you have the same natal chart? Wow. Teach, Dion, teach. So with this being said, you got to understand that in reality, we set ourselves up to do goals after goals after goals after goals, but we could never end these goals. Like for example, we chase money. For example, chase money. You want $1 million, get $1 million. You have it so much, you're tired of it. When you get so much money, you get tired of it. Now you're bored. Now you got nothing to do. Now you want something else, another goal. You keep chasing, it never end. The only thing that 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 really will set you straight is spirit, knowing spirit. Everything else is illusion because temporary. Your goals is temporary. Everything become meaningless after you don't master everything except spirit. Spirit is the only thing because you know when spirit is with you, you gonna always be happy. By me knowing spirit is with me, no matter if I get sad right now, and I would know that spirit is with me no matter what, and that'll uplift me. That'll help uplift me quickly. Cause I know spirit is with me, no matter if I'm going through these different emotions. One thing, spirit is there. So that's why I say I could not lose my eternal happiness for nobody. Only thing that can like try to disturb a person's happiness, not in the happiness itself, I have that right. For example, but only thing that can disturb that inner happiness is if I let the outside world influence me, and then I will forget about my inner happiness, my inner spirit. So when you let the outside world influence you, you forget about your inner self. And so this is why you get so caught up in the matrix, you get so caught up in the worldly things, in the earthly plane, that it done made you. You let people influence you, they done shape who you are. See what I'm saying? They done shape who you are. Cause you got so caught up in it. Hey Master Glam, you speak with a lot of clarity. Thank you. Most people who hate on you is protecting their deep insecurities. Yeah, they can hate, but the thing is that they hate on themselves. Anybody who hate on you, or they just like you, they just like themselves because why would they hate somebody something that's part of you? So when a person get mad at you, a lot of times, and you know that you're doing the right thing, they want you to react. They want you to come on their level. So when you react on their level, they done brought you down on their level. So the best thing I do, I smile. You call me this name, call me that name, smile. If I get on fire with fire, I know they can't stand my fire because not only is I'm spiritual, I'm smart with it. Spirit gives me the smarts too to know how to. I know how to take them off the planet by what I say, and by you knowing the capability, you always want to stay in place because you know your powers, you know who you are. So by you know your powers, when they call you these names, you kind of like it's kind of sad because you know that they don't got no love for themselves, but you smile because you're like, wow, this the Lord frequency coming at me. They can't even reach my spirit, reach my soul. They can't reach me, reach who I am. And so when they see that strength that you have, after a while, they say, wow, you got some strength. So someone come and after they hate you, someone come to like you after a while. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't get in your aura. They just hate themselves. That's all it be. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people you can't get mad at people for feeling how they feel. They feel how they feel. And see how we mess up a lot. We tune into their energy. We shouldn't never tune into other people's energy like that. What I mean is, you giving them your energy. Only way a vampire can suck your energy if you give it to them. What I mean is, if you fall into their trap, right? Boom, they can suck it. Like, if you know this environment is toxic and you're not ready for it, right? You didn't master yourself, and you go in this environment, it will eat you alive. But if you stay away from that environment, you get yourself right and build yourself up to be strong. You be powerful. Like me, I'm strong enough to handle any environment. That's when you come to mastery. You really become that master. Even though you become that master, you're always growing because there's always something to master. So you never stop expanding. Once you stop expanding, you then stop your whole flow. Energy flow to always flow in and flow out. So knowledge flow in, knowledge flow out. So always start within first. How you came out? You came out the womb. You came from within first, and you came out right. So with that being said, that's how energy works. So now we talk on real spiritual knowledge, Neptunian energy flow. See, by me having a water grand trine, I can really go there with this. Having Neptune in the sixth house, Pisces midheaven, I can go there. You know what I'm saying? Sun conjunction Pluto, Mercury conjunction Pluto. I can break down and get you on a level to where You be so strong that it be hard to make your kingdom crumble. Cause the thing is, you'll understand that okay, I can go through emotions. It's not religion when you got to live up to the expectations and standards of religion, you will fail because they tell you if you mad, this and that, that's wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. The spirituality ain't like that. Spirituality say it's all right to be angry. It's all right to go through your emotions, but it's how you cope with it. It's how you deal with it. It's how you utilize the energy. You see, that's what it's about. Because we need to understand there's two energy. Perfect ain't righteousness. Being too righteous ain't perfect. Perfect is, and I know you can say this my point of view, but however, by us understanding the metaphysics of what energy is in the spiritual level planes, is that perfect is really balance. Balance. It's ma'at. In our culture, called ma'at. So when we say perfect, we talk about if I make an error, it's okay to make an error or mistake. As long as I correct it, that what perfect is. You can't just have righteous because you can never be perfect with being so righteous. You'll fall because you can never live up to the standards expectations of being too righteous because this ain't the world for that. It's where here you're gonna learn, you make errors, you're gonna trip. It's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay to trip, get back up, keep going. And this what makes you perfect. To be a human. But to be a human who live on a higher plane as a human, even though you live on a higher plane as a human, I still can fit in with you and not be phony, not be fake, but be the real deal. And without being involved in drugs, without being involved in anything that you protect, I could be around anybody without taking that. And if I drank or something, it'd be my choice. I know how to control it. I wouldn't drink. I wouldn't. I wouldn't get drunk or nothing like that. I know how to control it. So basically, it's all about controlling yourself. Mastery. Mastery is the key. So once you master yourself, you in control of things. So this is why the Neptunian energy is very important. If you got Pisces, Sun, Moon, rising, or any Neptune energy, that's a part of you. You know what I'm saying? If you got a lot of Neptune, a lot of water, Moon, if you got a lot of Pluto, this is what we own. We own this vibration. So karma would be those who do murder, those who do rape, those who always want to deceive, those who have the deceiving mind, those who don't have people's best interests. They live through karma. They live through karma. Karma always catch back up with them because this is what this energy do. See, when you go move above that plane of karma, beyond karma, you tapping into what you're here to do, which is be spiritual. You're here to be spiritual. You say you got Aquarius, Neptune and Aquarius. Yes, I got Neptune and Sagittarius too. Very spiritual. Sagittarius spiritual. Aquarius spiritual too. So very powerful. Neptune in the first house, part of who you are. So we moving past karma because you would develop religious, not religious, but spiritual concepts. Spiritual concepts. You can never live the expectation of what another human being rules and thoughts and mind, but you can live the expectation of who you are. You can live up to being yourself. You know what I'm saying? So karma only apply to those who commit murder, rob, street people who deep in the streets. So that's why they get mixed up, and a lot of people get surprised when they tell on each other. But that's part of their karma. That's how the street go. That's part of their karma. You know what I'm saying? Getting told on, you doing time, death, all that's part of what the streets is. And the first thing we would say, especially parents would say, when their kids die and they're young, like they 17 to 18, oh, that was a good kid. My kid was a good kid. Of course, you're going to take up for your kid. But a lot of times, some moms don't know that their kids were bad. You know what I'm saying? Or parents. But they say, oh, my kid was a good kid. But the kid done did some stuff in the hood. A lot of stuff like robbing, hurting, without them knowing, but they go home and be sweet. So I know how the game play. So with that being said, they don't know that it's part of their kid karma. You know what I'm saying? Or what they did. Sometimes karma comes from what your family members did. You know what I'm saying? Karma come to other people. You know what I'm saying? Especially if all of y'all in our life and your family member don't rob somebody, hurt somebody, and they can't catch him. They come and catch your parents and your kids, their kids, or come catch their parents. So that's because this how it works. This how it works. I'm not in the streets, but I have life after eight, and I definitely know karma. Okay, you know karma, so that's on the lower plane, earthly plane. When you know karma, you live on that plane of existence. So it's good. Me, I don't know karma no more. I mean, when I say that, this is a metaphor, but it's more like I used to play on that field of karma. But now I don't worry about karma. It don't plays in my mind. We all know about how we work, especially in American metaphors all the time. When I say I don't know karma, it don't mean that there ain't no karma. It means that's why I'm breaking it down to you. It means I'm beyond karma. My thoughts ain't on karma because I'm doing the right thing, so I don't think of karma and don't come back my way. So with that being said, when I was on the earthly plane, I could think of karma, and I paid my jail time, all this shit, doing prison time for all the bad I did. So with that being said, those who are very spiritual don't know karma. A lot of you got to work your way up. That don't mean that a person better than you or not like that. It means that you need to work your way up. Keep working till you get to the point to where karma don't play a positive part of your life, where you don't have to worry about karma. You know what I'm saying? I done heard a lot of people in my family say, "Well, that's karma when something bad happened and they done did all this." But that's karma. So for me, like a lot of people will say they have a bad day. For me, when I say I don't have a bad day, I am not lying. I don't have a bad day. Cause another human done piss you off or play with your bills. What I mean is it went up in your rent. That don't mean you got a bad day. That's human stuff. Human did that. It went up in your rent and your mail didn't reach certain areas. So that's what I'm saying. Karma only reflects on the lower plane of existence. So when you get beyond the lower plane, you don't know karma no more. I mean, because you know that this is human doing this. You mad at human, you gonna be mad. You will say there's no karma and this ain't no bad day. The whole day ain't gonna work like this. The whole day. So I understand when they say that, you know what I'm saying? But they gotta understand what I'm saying when I say I don't have no bad day. And if they don't understand, that's cool. They don't really have to at the same time. See, I'm not in the streets, but I have life out eat. I definitely know karma. That's all right. You get there. You get that master plan. But karma, so that's basically what I'm saying. See, a lot of people got to understand. It's all about the whole key of life is understanding. It ain't knowledge. It's understanding. It's understanding. You can have knowledge, but you that don't mean you understand. A lot of people know stuff, but they don't understand. You actually do you understand what I'm saying? They really don't know. They be like, "What did you talk about?" They really don't understand. So when I say I understand, I really understand. So that's the key. That's the crown. Knowing, wisdom, and understanding. So you gotta understand to understand to understand. So understanding is the lowest level. If you don't understand the basic plane, how can you reach the understanding of things? Understanding is going within yourself, intuition. Overstanding is you just know, that's even higher. So there you have it. So that being said, karma only applies to those. How is the Mandela effect connected to the sun? Tell us, Dion, write it in the comment. Your thoughts on that. So when we talk about karma, Ka, and our culture Ka is spirit. Ka, and they got the R, they got M-A. Ka, let's break this down. Ka, R means it's the head. The spirit is the head. Ra. No, 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 no. Spirit is the head. Spirit is the head of Mother Nature. Because M-A, Mother Nature. The water. M is the water. A is like the head. So here we go. Spirit is the head of Mother Nature. So that's another way to break it down. Just creating as I go on. So we talk about karma. Karma is a bad boy on a lower frequency of those who play on that field. So that don't mean because I'm on a higher frequency, right? So that don't mean that a person on a higher frequency that I don't get emotional and that I don't make errors. I do make errors, and it's all about controlling yourself, learning to control yourself, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not like in religion we always got to say, God forgive me about 1,000 times what I used to do when I was a Christian. About 1,000 times, say, God forgive me, God forgive me. Every time I make a mistake. So it's different. So maybe it's the dark side of the sun. Yeah, the sun is spirit too though. Spirit sun is light, so with that being said, there be the dark side. Dark side really, it's not a bad thing because if I really break dark side down, which I don't want to do that on this channel, what I'm saying, it's not a bad thing. So I just give a little bit. Dark side really like the night. That's all. It's more of the mother energy. That's all. You know what I'm saying, but so dark side could be two things. It could be it's the lower rim, but also the higher rim on the dark side. What I mean is, we all got to go back to the dark side. For example, you come out the womb, come out the dark side, right? You become light, life. You become life. You're in the flesh, and then as you get older, as you get older, you're going back to the dark side, and then when you leave the body, you're going back to the dark side. Spirit leaves, going back to the sacred mother. So that being said, it says it's confusing. Your son is in the same house as South Node. Hmm. Same house as South Node. Let's spark up the shine now. So your South Node is in the Sun house. So that means that little shine, Leo, light energy. South Node, 10th house Sag. Mm. So that's just your MC. That's what people see, the public see you in the 10th house. Very powerful. If your son is sad in 10th house, part of your career is to teach, to do spiritual work, and to be adventurous and stuff, and to explore and be a free spirit. That's all it means, basically. So that's what that means. But back on karma, karma is can be a beast for those who play on that level, especially those who are in the street. And what happened is, even YouTube on this level, a lot of people who get too involved with reporting about celebrities, like these bloggers talk about, give their opinions on things, all this lower level stuff. Because what it do, it's gonna instigate stuff. They're gonna say, well, this blogger said this blogger said that. It'll spice up drama. It's still karma. So if something happened to a blogger or anybody on there, a rapper or anybody, it's their karma. That's what that would come with the territory. So they must always remember if they're playing the field or talking about people on there and giving their opinions, they got to understand that they must be scrapped and must be ready because part of what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So karma come back. That's why. Because You don't talk about people like that, and people got lives. People got a life. You know what I'm saying? It stirs up the energy, stirs up things. So it comes back. It comes back. So even those bloggers who talk about people, their job, they always say, is to report the news. That's what they're supposed to do. They always giving their opinion. You're supposed to give your opinion. Let it play how it play. Talk about what's exactly in the news, but they're gonna give their opinions and take sides and all this stuff here. So that's why I come back. It happened, you know. And you reporting stuff that's dangerous. You go too deep into it and breaking down people's personal lives and talking trash about people's lives. It's part of karma. It's part of karma. Hey, the Cruz, Elizabeth. Hey, Liz. Hey, King. I'm here. I caught you on live. Yeah, I'm talking about karma. So, how's everything working out, Cruz? You talking about karma. So, for example, no matter what a person say to you, it's nothing should be able to make you react in a way that you would kill them or hurt them unless they threaten your life. So a lot of people try to get under your skin so you get on their level. And once you get on their level, now some of your chemicals is thrown off. So you become a chemical imbalance. That's all they want. You be imbalanced. So you're on their level, and now you're gonna curse somebody else out, and then they're gonna keep going on. Then the next person will be mad, and they're gonna keep going on. So you're already on a level that they want to reach. So they angry, they hate you, they dislike you. So don't get caught up in that. You got to peep what they're trying to do. So karma is only for those who got bad intentions and those who doing bad things. You got good intentions, you're pretty much good. You know, you're going beyond karma. There's no such thing as karma no more when you become spiritual. Let me see. See, reminds me of new episodes of Black Mirror. Everything is golden. What happens if a lower entity follows you every lifetime and is stealing your birth blessings? But if karma was a person, you would be unstoppable. What's up, love? Your life path 9 vids. You can check it out. It's on this channel. But basically, okay. So what happened if a lower entity follows you? If a lower entity follow you, that means you got to have a weak aura. A weak aura. Cause there ain't no lower entity follow me. I don't experience the stuff that people experience. I'm well protected and also higher frequency. So with that being said, your aura got to be weak for a lower entity or spirit to attack people. That means that you got to get your energy up, got to raise your vibration. Got to raise your vibration. How you do that? You eat right, you think right. And how do you eat? You eat what's according to your spirit. Cause some of you already intuitive. Some of you might want to eat meat, but however you do it, I know you can follow Dr. Savior. I know about all that, you know what I'm saying? But it's up to you. Me, I eat balance. I even eat fish, but I don't eat pork. I don't eat beef. I don't eat pork. I don't eat beef. I don't eat chicken. I eat like more seafood and more everything else just about. And I don't eat certain things like I don't mess with ketchup no more. I don't really mess with tomatoes, but it end up being in my food sometimes. I don't really mess with it though, you know. So I eat pretty balanced. I want to be healthy and strong, strong as an ox. Mess with energy sources. So and everything we got stored, we understand that they ain't gonna be 100% pure good nutrition. As long as you get some nutrition, we understand that. So I eat balanced. Listen to my intuition. funny thing is, my natal chart says to listen to my intuition, and even my life path 7 number, live by my own truth, my own intuition, because I know what to eat. I know what my body needs. Because there were times where, you know how your body say, don't eat this or you feel sick. And I ain't ate it. So when I do eat it, you feel sick. So you eat oysters. I don't, but it's cool. Anything a person eat, I don't be judgmental towards it. But you got to ask yourself a question: is it healthy for you? Is it good for you? Learn how to laugh and play. That keeps your vibes. I do all that laugh, play. I use almost every emotion, especially on upside. When I get emotionally off, I put my emotion back in check. I use coping skills. That's why I say karma is for those who think it and those who got bad intention. Those who doing bad, it comes back on them. Stuff come back on them all the time. My people always say that. See, that's karma. Cause they got to do the right thing. Life past 7-2, sea moss. We all could be life past 7, but the thing is, did you master yourself? Is you on the plane of what spirituality is? You know what I'm saying? Because if you know karma, you really didn't master yourself because you shouldn't know it no more. You knew it when you were doing wrong, but when you get to the point where you don't know it no more and you beyond karma, then you really spiritual. So, and that's why they say, you know, I'm not the Bible type person, but I know what the Bible say. I use this too because a lot of people be Christians and stuff. That's why your Jesus in the Bible said the law is only for those sinners, some wrongdoers. So for me, I use that terminology for the law is for those who want a lower frequency, basically. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you would say, well, if I'm, I'm spiritual, but I'm having sex here, sex there with all type of people. That don't mean that you that don't mean that you are doing wrong. Because if people agree with you and they clean and they have sex with you, you good. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that that don't mean that you're doing wrong. That's only if you're religion you're doing wrong. You know, and by having multiple wives, that don't mean you're doing wrong. See what I'm saying? So this is spiritual. We talking about spirituality. It's different. So when everybody in harmony, everybody in agreement, you good. So you don't got to worry. But if things ain't right with one person to set it off, they can create karma around you. So especially if they're on a lower plane. So karma only exists for those beings who on that plane. If I'm messing with other high vibrational beings, we don't know karma. You know what I'm saying? We can have fun, get wild, because we don't know karma. And still maintain ourselves and have discipline and respect each other and show our love to each other because we don't know karma. So we won't do nothing to put each other in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Our life in jeopardy. So we don't know karma. So we understand like if something did happen, which a lot of times stuff ain't gonna happen to those who very powerful spirit just out the blue, out of nowhere, unless it's our time to go off the earth. But anyway, we understand what that means because we can read the energy very well. So this the soul triad that I mess with, high vibrational. So I'm not saying all of that there. Any vampire needs to connect to their own power, protect. That's what they do. Energy vampires, they're here to do that. Can't blame them for doing that. It's you who have to script it up. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame people for being energy vampires. You just it just means that you got to tighten up and you got to know how to protect yourself and know how to, cause they're gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Energy drain. You see how the earthly plane is. So tighten up, keep yourself meditated, keep yourself speak your affirmations. However you work your powers, you be good. You know, we all have some type of powers. Tapping with spirit. So yeah, so it's certain environments I go to when I feel like my energy about to drain, I just leave. because certain environment can be stores. Certain stores don't feel right, you know. So, because I'm psychic, so I pick up on energy where I'm clairsentient. I just feel energy. So, if a store ain't feeling right, what I do, make it feel kind of sick in the inside. What I do, I know this ain't the place for me to be. I go outside the store. When I go outside the store, I feel good again. Cause I knew that was the energy that was in the store. That ain't me. I ain't sick. So get the 5D. It's whatever you wanna call it. 5D. People got different names. It's okay though. That's what I try to tell people. And nobody should like chop people down and say, well, this mean 5Ds or this mean this level, this mean that. It's okay. Like some people, for example, they would say African, call me African American. Some would say Black American. Some would say a Black Indian. Some would say it's okay though. Some would say a nigga. That's okay. I'm just using that for example. What I'm saying is it's okay. It's okay. Whatever word they use, I understand that you're what call you're a melanin type person. So we shouldn't be arguing and fighting about something that's on the lower plane of existence that's just basis. You know what I'm saying? While we start there, we can't even live. Like think of something creative where we can come up with solutions where we can provide for our family, own corporations and business because we so stuck on the lower realm. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know that corporations and business ain't on that frequency needed, but at least you can move up in the lower realm. You know what I'm saying? But you can provide on the lower realm. You already own this realm of existence, so you need the balance to eat and to live. Your mind's so stuck on color and race, and stuck on what we is and all this here. We already know today. You already know. We got many names for this, many names for that. Everybody got their own perspective, how they look at stuff. So we know that today. Yes, I agree about the stores energy. There's many people I helped who said they were going through spirits attacks, and I gave them simple solutions. Especially on Facebook, I used to have like a lot of people inbox me and stuff like that. There, I give them simple solutions, and they used to be like, "That's all." Yes, that's it. But they found out that it works. I'm telling them, you got to change your thinking, the way you think. It's very important. You got to think on a higher level. Your thinking is what helps you get to the spiritual realm. Like your mind is like your heart. Your heart mind is like the midway to the spiritual realm. So you got to change your thinking. You change your thinking, you change your life. Change it. Have better thinking, better concepts, and your whole being will change by you being spiritual. And you know that self. Great concept. And knowing the knowledge of spiritual knowledge, it helps you, motivates you. You know the power of self. So you know that I know right now that spirit flowing through me, and I smile at that. So while people calling you these names, they calling you all this ill, I'm smiling because I'm powerful. I feel the power within me. I feel the power of spirit. I'm like, man, I'm a powerful person. They don't know who they're talking to. That's how I'm feeling like. If they knew, they would activate the same power within themselves, you know? So this is what I be laughing about. This is what I be smiling about. And that's why they be like, well, why you don't get mad? I got the powerful stuff that I'm connected to. I'm connected to something powerful than what you say. I'm connected to something powerful than what you're talking about. Because within a second, your wealthy self, all your riches could get took by another hand. So this power here can actually make things happen to protect my energy and to yes, and to really teach you the same energy, same person you coming against, who radiate with the shine, can have energy that can teach you how to do speak it. What they say, use this energy, put it out there. Some people call it magic. Some people call it energy manipulation. Put it out there, raise the vibration, bring the water herbs, blow, burn the wick, burn the candle, all the combination, and create it from my own intuition. I can listen to other people too, but since I know the science of the stuff, put it together and I use it and it works. And once you see that it works, you like me, I experiment. Once I see that it works, you keep doing it. This is it, and this is how I operate, and nobody did it like this. So this is very powerful right here. Master Glam still here. She usually be gone by a certain time, but it's cool. Let me see. Some people going to bed. Yes, I agree about the stars, the energy. Say if you are a life past seven, does that mean you were a six in the past life? It could be six. Yep, could be. So Neptune, past life. So what's the opposite of Neptune? Jim, the opposite of the 12th house is Virgo. It'd be a Virgo. It'd be a Virgo because the seven represents Neptune. It'd be Virgo. So six is part of Virgo too. So just like five. So now you here in this life to achieve this like path with the seven. Very powerful. Very powerful vibration. I'm telling you. Very powerful vibration and frequency. That's great. Great thinking what was CK? Because now I could do some more of that. Like, okay, the past life of the sun, Leo, number one. Number one represents the sun, right? So the opposite of that is will be number four in the past life. And four vice versa would be number one. Four represents Uranus. Aquarius is the opposite of Leo. So we did Aries. Aries represents number nine in numerology. The opposite of Aries would be a number six, which is Libra. So it's very powerful. Great thinking. Help me come up with something just that quick. Thinking like that. I see you, Master Glam. See, we teach each other. Each one teach one. That's why I say we all part of each other. This is what this soul energy is about. We help you raise your vibration so we can just continue to help raise each other vibration, energy. What to say? That's all DNA is. It's energy. It's spirits in your DNA that helps. Like that's all it is. It's energy. Your blood, your saliva, sperm, all of that. It's energy, and that's why sex is important. And that's why they used to do blood sacrifice, raise vibrations. Um, what people do if they want an enemy gone. I don't know if I should get this out, but it don't matter. It might don't work for some people, but they might spit on their picture or something. Some people rip up like to be the court case, spit on the court case, rip up the paper, split it in certain numbers of pieces. So you know, they say you do your own thing, but it works. Stuff works. Stuff works. I done read all type of books. I done did all that reading books last time. Emotionless to my intuition. I, you know, I done read all type of books. I'm talking about. I done read witchcraft books too. All of that. I read all them books. I know how it go. I got an idea of things. So I done read all type of books. You know what I'm saying? From African knowledge to destruction of the black civilization. I had a whole bunch of books. Like I got an app, a Kindle app with books. I also got books in this house, astrology, numerology. So I go off beat now. My intuition is fire. I just know. See nice info. CK. I love making the connection. You say I died too soon. Focus on this life now. And your Virgo moon right. Don't focus on dying in the past. Like I understand it's good to know, but now just focus on what you're gonna do in this life. CK, what you gonna do in this life, CK? In the past, like reading, I was shown I was a royal DNA. So what you gonna be in this life? This is I'm Leo's son, like path four. A lot of your natal chart will match like your three numbers in your birthday. Like me, my attitude one, which is the sun. My the day I born on it is 9, which is Aries and Scorpio. Uh, my life path number 7, which is the moon and Neptune, the moon and Neptune. So so you got three water signs already. You got Cancers and Pisces in the 7. You got Scorpio in the number 9. And you got two fires, like my attitude, one fire with Aries in the 9, which is fire. So basically fire and water. There's many ways to interpret that though. So it's just perspective. Perspective means that don't mean that my perspective is better than yours or yours better than mine. So that people got to realize it's just perspective. Everybody got perspectives, but facts is different though. It is what it is. Stuff like that. So as far as karma, I don't. I just speaking like only on a lower frequency. Only on a lower frequency. When you become very spiritually in tune and master yourself, you don't know karma no more. Karma don't even come to your thought no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's what everybody here to do, to master what they had in the past life and to become spiritual on this plane of existence. Show that you can be spiritual on this plane of existence. Master that karma, not to keep getting killed over and over, shot, raping, robbing, over and over and over and over in this lifetime. But you're here to master that, become spiritual. While you become spiritual, you're here to have a good time while you and fun loving while you doing it in the process, but having discipline with it. So you're here to become spiritual, not to always be into karma. That's the purpose of karma. I mean, you came back through a repeated pattern to accomplish the mission that you didn't accomplish in the past life. So, and with every little and it keep going on over and over. You might keep have to accomplish the next, go to the next stage after you accomplish this life, being spiritual. Go to the next stage, like that. There, some people use astrology, go house to house to house to house, but the main purpose is to become spiritual, to master karma, sow with Tariq type stuff, because you want to sow good seeds that you don't have to go through karma. That's just like my art. My art is for those. My art is for those who beyond the law. You don't need no law, cause my art becomes the law. Listen to your heart. Listen to your soul. You already got integrity in there, doing the right thing, no matter what. So the law only for those wrongdoers. The law ain't for those who already on the right path or who spiritual. So charismatic. Who got charismatic? How's it going, everyone? Charismatic. So this basically what karma is, you know. I usually listen to my own intuition. And I have somebody tell me like, you don't live by nobody else's truth. I said, I'm not here for that. I'm here to create and to I'm here to live by my own truth while sharing new information to the world and to reveal new information. So like star seed, come to reveal new information, come to heal, come to help raise the vibration and light to the world. First, I had to learn myself to be able to do that as a life path 7, who I am. So that's what I'm here for. Not to give you the same old, but to give you some new information. You come on a different level. So just the whole basis, the whole topic is that on lower frequency, you're gonna experience karma. If you ain't got your if spirits always attacking you, you still on that frequency because no spirits attack me. They're with me. The ancestors. See orbs. I know them guidance. I see light and spirits all around me that guide me. So they don't attack me. Only if I let it in my psyche and let it in my aura. So you got to let a spirit in. And if your spirit is weak, according to your thinking, according to what you do and everything, your actions, your deeds, that's what your soul going to track. You're going to track that. You're going to track demons. What you understand demons. Me, I don't understand demons. So when you're in a higher frequency, you don't understand demons because for you, it don't it got nothing to do with you. Like, see, that person is a demon. But what about me? I don't understand demons. So I understand what they're talking about. I understand when people do wrong or when they hurt people. I understand. Don't talk for me. No. 'Cause a lot of people on here, the goal is what? To make money. A lot of you say, well, that's wrong or that's evil. But in a way, what makes it evil is, or what makes it destructive is what they talk about or what they put in there. You know what I'm saying? If the person speaking their truth don't mean that it's wrong. It don't mean they're wrong for making money. Because it's something that everybody eating off of. In this world, this is what it is. You can't be too righteous in this world. You can't be too righteous in this world because you're not gonna win. And it's not what perfect is. Perfect is you make errors, you make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can wobble on the other side, but your whole purpose is always to elevate, always to do the right thing. So even though, so it ain't all that restriction type of stuff, other than the intent of not hurting no one or hurting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't hurt yourself, don't hurt no one. If you can help it, not mentally, physically, or financially. Like robbing or stealing from people, hurting people, any type of fashion. If you can help it. Not saying that if they come at you, you shouldn't protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's something neutral. It's not good or bad. To protect yourself, it's definitely not bad because you're protecting yourself. And so if you hurt somebody, that's not good or bad because you're protecting yourself. So you can't call it bad because you're protecting yourself. You can't call it good because of murder. So it's something that you had to do. So, with that being said, out this space is about the Neptunian energy, Neptunian houses. We know Neptune in the 12th, Neptune in the first, Neptune in the sixth. So that there. You're talking about the Piscean energy also. Those that Pisces sun, moon, or rising. Or a lot of Pisces, a lot of Neptune in the chart, in the natal chart. That's one of my dominant planets, Neptune. First Jupiter, then Neptune, then the moon. So, that being said, Pisces midheaven, Neptunian energy. The reason why it's Neptunian because spiritual. When you become that Neptunian energy and you master that, and you balance, you don't know karma. You don't know karma. So only people who know it is those who's still on that Saturn energy who has it mastered. Or those who going through the Pluto energy. So can't let me see what she said. Let's say Cruz said King I was born in Temple, Tennessee. I mean Temple, Texas. I done created you a whole another state. You know the way I'm talking, the sleep about to kick in. When I was young, I used to meditate before I knew what it was, and I had spirits tell me things like you you have more control over what happens to you than you think. Yes, yes, you said it correct. That's the key element. What people don't know is that actually, actually, you have control of this life. So the spirits will aid you. They guide you. They aid you. That's what they're here to do while you're on the earthly plane. And so when you let spirits take control of you, like especially demonic spirits and stuff, they got you. All you got to do is say, nope, I'm going to control myself and give you a command in this body because you are in the body. So they're trying to get in your body. And someone don't want to be in your body because it's nasty anyway. So that's why your own spirit will leave your body, get too fat and too nasty in the inside. They have all these diseases, cancer, and all this stuff here. They say, shoot, and you ain't eating right. No spirit say, shoot, I want to live here. I'm gone. They say, no, flatline. So that's why they say take care of your body because if you get too big and all type of junk food, and I love to eat chips and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Chips and stuff, but I eat right, still eat balance, and especially you get gain all that weight where they can't get through, the energy can't flow. You catch disease, you catch illnesses, and stuff like that. So spirits don't want to live in you like that. Your own spirit, cash out. I'm getting out of here. So attention is everything. It's your intentions. That's what the base is about. Your intentions. I always tell a person, I'm not, I'm not good or bad. You can't classify me, but at the same time, I strive to do what is good. I strive to do what's good. My intentions is good. So at first say that people always say you're a good person. I am a good person, far according to people, and I am because I do good deeds, right? But how, they ask me how I consider myself. I tell them I'm not good or bad, but I do good deeds. Good things for people. Because the whole thing is, you're not the name, you're the spirit. You're not the clothes, you're the spirit. You're not this body. You are the spirit that's in the body. So when your spirit leave the body, go back to the source. That's the only thing that's permanent, is spirit. So that's the only truth. You have a lot of Mercury and Pluto transformation. I get you. Yeah, I have Mercury conjunction Pluto. So very powerful. The man is powerful. We talking about astrology now. The man is powerful. Transformation. Yeah. It'll help you too. Mercury conjunction Pluto or trine Pluto. It helps you master yourself. When you get to the level of not knowing karma, because you learn later on in life. So only people who know karma and know uh, or have some type of laws over them like that is those who do wrong. Pimps, your prostitutes, your pimps, your street people, those who in jail, some of your officers, dirty cops, all type of stuff, you know. So they know that level. So when they stuff happen to them, it comes back because it's karma. So I never said that karma didn't exist at all. I say it exists, but it's on the earthly plane. But on my level, it does not exist. It don't exist. It don't exist in my life because I'm on a whole nother frequency. I'm on a spiritual plane. There is karma. Let me say it again. I'm gonna say it correct. There is karma, but that's on the lower frequency. When I was on the lower frequency, I went through karma. But I'm on this higher frequency. I don't know what karma is no more. I hear a lot of people say about karma, they go through karma. I see them. That's their karma. I don't know karma. So that's basically what I'm saying. A lot of you who spiritual, you understand what I'm talking about. So what's the difference between conjunction? Conjunction is that Mercury and Pluto is one. They're one. They're so close that they are one. Uh, Mercury trine Pluto is this your gift, like these traits, like doing things like reading people, research. This your gift. It's something that mind power. This is your gift to be sharp in the mind. You know, breaking stuff down. So trying is more like your gift, your natural gift. It's something you do naturally. It's be so natural sometimes that you forget you got this gift. For example, you could make read people so well, and you might don't recognize it, but this is natural. Mercury conjunction Pluto is more like this is you. This is you. This is your mind. This is your mind is powerful because Pluto blend in with your mind. So it's like one. So conjunction more powerful than your trine and your sextile. Them the good aspects. Sextile more like this is you, but you gotta activate this energy, get it out you. There's a potential. You gotta activate it. How you activate it is, for example, Mercury, sextile, Pluto. How you activate it is you get into the Pluto type things, start researching, or you like people who carry out the Pluto Scorpio energy. You follow them, you learn about it, you end up activating your own power anyway as the years go by. You start bringing your Mercury and Pluto out. So that's the difference. Squares is more like you have a hard time with it, right? Mercury square Pluto. So you go to start to deal with death. It could be like death means not only like people dying, but it also means like changing concepts, new ideas, new thoughts. Death of like I don't think like I thought yesterday. So now this is new thinking. So see, I finally learned to get off the common wheel, rose above it. And once you get above it, you're good. You know, that's basically it. When I say that, a lot of people be like, "Oh, he don't believe in karma." I know there's karma, but you gotta understand what I'm saying. So this to me as I break it down. What I'm saying about karma is when you're spiritual, you don't know karma no more. You don't go through all that. So that's basically what I'm saying. So I'm glad you got it, CK. Um, Karma is a bad thing. If you grab it on stealing, then you open yourself. Yep, karma come back. One of those things that really keep us bonded to this world. Not us. It's only those who not. Like he said, let me put that in perspective. Karma is the only thing that keeps us bonded to this world. Okay, I get you. I get you. So I had to understand what you're saying. The earthly plane, get you. Yeah, and that's why you got to master that. You got to master that. You got to master that so you can rise above karma. That's what this whole video is about. Like, karma's on a lower frequency, lower plane. When you're on a higher frequency, you don't know karma. Spiritual people don't know karma. If they people go through all type of stuff, they ain't reached that spiritual plane yet. Because when you're in the spiritual plane, you know how to handle things. Not saying that you won't go through emotions. We all gonna be human on this planet, but you know how to deal with it. You use your coping skills. You might be angry, but you know how to deal with it. You might be upset, but you know how to deal with it. And we know that it's cool to be upset. So say, um, what does Sun trine Pluto mean? The same as Sun. It's your natural gifts. It's the same as like Sun conjunction Pluto energy, but it's your gift. Put it as your gift. I see your CK. It is in the eighth house. I see it. You got a lot of Scorpio energy. I see it. Yeah, so when you got Sun square Pluto, they could deal with a lot of death, or some people with that get killed for real, or they deal with death, because somebody want to steal their shine. You got the Sun there, so somebody want to steal their shine, or steal their shine. You look at a lot of celebrities, they would have like the Pluto placements, aspects, or Saturn aspects that they didn't got killed under. So if it's Venus square Pluto, like I said in my other video, it deal with love. Why a person died, or they might have had no love in the home, or it might be in a relationship that went bad, or they mate kill them and stuff like that. If it's Moon square Pluto, a woman could have killed that dude, or he could have killed the woman. So that's how it works. When you got squares of oppositions. So with that being said, I'm out. I made my point. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I shake.